This is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered?
Where is Luz?
Inside.
They have the facility. Luz.
And the power source.
Holy terror.
Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next, the enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot, to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well, then.
Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss.
He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second. Because it will go to your head.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by her.
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Spoken by the chaplain.
Brothers, you've arrived at the burial. Report from the console.
Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numerelian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer, they will break, and they will fall. Sons of Guilliman, for the glory of Ultramar! For the glory of Ultramar!
Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Done this before.
You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down?
Exactly.
No, this will be a first. The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets!
Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Avernus.
Not necessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives, brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settle some of that debt today.
Aye, sir.
Ultramar! For Ultramar!
Holy terror! Auspex cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus.
Brother, be careful! The Wolf Beacon!
Emperor bless you, Viridian. Clear a path.
We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they deserve.
Engaging thrusters. Outmaneuver them. Your treachery ends now. Your worthless life is empty. Terminate! Penetrate his armor! I have slain the Terminate!
Enemy down. We must hurry. Without our targeting signal, Talassa's efforts will be for naught. Pillar of corruption perverts the land.
Talassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You're ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done. Are we going to let them beat us? The objective, brother.
Not today. Redeploying!
Foul sorcery. Fueling their barriers, no doubt.
Reloading weapon! Sorcerer! Sorcerer! The heresy is infecting my very eyes! Repositioning! The champion lies defeated! Sorcerer's heresy is undone!
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Altar destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area.
Wait! It is slowing down.
Heretic sorcery.
No doubt. but it will get us to our objective.
Trap!
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Ignore it.
Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you warp-tainted bastards, and die!
The traitors pour from their bastion.
Spit in your Primarch's wretched eye!
Our starting!
Joke pack engaged! No victory for you here.
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Need to reload! Launch! Thalassa!
I've lost their box signal. Interference. It could be.
Come on, brothers!
Listen.
I hear engines.
There!
The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose.
He must be trying to use the device.
Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
You snapped at the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
Changing magazine.
Tainting this sacred ground of heritage.
Munitions secured. Back to the warp with you. Clearing the way.
Fresh magazine.
Is it possible that it could win?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed. Show yourself, betrayer!
The artifact calls to you, Titus.
And I will destroy it. To whom do you speak? You do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
Death to the false emperor! Death to his puppets!
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Reloading weapon!
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Iron to resilient. Enter Mechanicus design. Requested relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Preceptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
We are on the right path.
Your treachery ends now.
War Gear Prime! Reloading! Resupplying! Come! Penetrate his armor! This Ceramite cannot shield them from my range. Reload! Restocking! Deploying frag grenade! Your worthless life is empty. Need to reload.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
Of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemeroth. He certainly did. Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual. Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the Warp. You may soon see for yourself. Your worthless life is ended. We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Your treachery ends now. Back to the war with you. Reload!
You were betrayed, brother. Left to rot by your beloved Galgar.
You know nothing of brotherhood. More cheap tricks. Resupplying. A fine gift from the forge. No victory for you here. End this desecration! Sorcerer! Send it back to the war! Your treachery ends now. heretic! There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors!
Have faith, brother. One fitting.
Pathetic sorcery. A ploy. Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
Bastards, Phantom.
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
Mars.
Munitions secured. We shall see. Pull the elevator.
The rats emerge.
The heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope. No victory for you here. Reloading weapon. Restocking. Punch a hole in that Terminator. Throwing shock grenade. Back to the warp. The thickest ceramide cannot shield them from my rays. Changing magazine. Reloading.
Reinforcements and aspects.
Prepare a fitting welcome. I have slain a Terminator.
Auspex is clear.
Get on. Brace for what is to come.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spilled forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilliman, believed he could hide
he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk. You waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with him.
Time and space. Do you not see it? It's all by his design. The changer of the ways. To it, brother. We have waited so long to taste its power once more.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
Effect on you. Why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds are Mars.
Forgive my error.
Have no doubt. Abominations.
You think so little of Zangors, of myself, of the great Zinch. But consider, we are all proof of a power greater than mankind, a true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
More minions!
All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
Your worthless life is ended.
is not destroyed. Preserved for study. A Martian priesthood goes too far.
Terminator! Back to the warp. Another automaton defeated.
These vultures. All with the Martian cult sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Truth at last. Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as the Thousand Suns. They call us witch, heretic, for daring to wield the same power as your god, Emperor. To sacrifice thousands, share his touch of the warp at the altar of his golden throne. Not the first time he has turned his blade on his most faithful. And not the last, Titus.
Their champion lies defeated. Suffer in death, witch.
All this corruption. It seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes, come, brother. I wait for you.
Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
Traitors are taking action.
Let us add to it. Need to reload!
Cogitation looks accurate. The unguents have been thrice applied.
Is Luz. Blind to all but his work.
His diligence has not made him faster.
Luz!
Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do!
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down! Now!
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tongue. For a moment it seems you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. With this brute power.
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down! All power and blind rage. We will not be bested by this clumsy relic. So long as it does not catch us. Magazine! This is the end for you, wretched thing!
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once and for all! not exist here!
We will see.
This is just the beginning! With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
From which ocean did you gather these pearls of wisdom? Is it not the dream of every scientist to discover the birthplace of all knowledge? Behold, the source of your inspiration! Brother Titus, and so to the final act. Titus, the heretic. Incomplete assessments. Return press at once.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me? Damn it.
Lose not have known.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
Deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work. Titus to Acheran, come in! We must find our brothers.
Eyes within eyes within eyes.
They are broken.
Into my wretched soul.
We are his feathers, loose in the empty air. Oh, see us dance in the wake of his blessed wings.
Drips from his eternal eyes and glistening jewels of ecstasy. Shimmering visions of unending unending.
Out! Out! I am a daughter of Cadia, and I will not yield.
Please, Fisk. Please. It screams a silent wail of corruption.
The malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the Commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
I'm receiving a signal. Acheran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on Auspex.
Yes, brother.
Thank you, Lord. We will fight to the end.
no victory for you here, demon. Reload!
Heretics spill from every crevice.
The roar would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. So, destruction.
There must be a solution here.
Power source. Defended, no doubt.
No. Can't be true. Illusions. Damn delusions. They were demons.
Damn you, Luz. Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage. Then we must hurry.
Brothers!
Traitors!
Your worthless life is empty.
Reloading weapon. We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers.
Be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 24 men, then shot himself. The weaker-minded are gone. What's left will fight to their last breath.
Thank you, Major. Ready your men to advance alongside us.
Yes, my lord.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terra do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the archenemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently. Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we have lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! The front is beyond this bridge!
What is that thing? Look out!
Helldrake! Spread out! That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered Exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there. Heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second floor. Hope and terror, but they still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother. Second company! Make ready!
We'll need to start rationing ammunition.
We slow down our shots, and they'll come crashing through our defensive line.
If we don't slow down, we'll be throwing rocks at them before long.
Good thing I brought my old slingshot then.
You see me look?
They will not get past this.
Tell your squads to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to get a lot tougher the closer we get, so we'll need those frags.
Understood, sir.
Stavros, we're getting hammered by enemy air support. Round up any heavy weapons.
Along with the standard.
To the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
Then we must move.
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers!
Target the witch! Sorcerer! Send it back to the fort! Frag grenade deployed! Changing magazine! Foul trickery is at an end. Need to reload!
Maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
Brothers! We fight! Brothers, assemble around the standard! Victory or death! Second Company! We hold this ground in the name of the Primer! If we die with vengeance on our lips!
Get up, Darius! My leg is gone, brother! Cover him!
All formation!
Back, you treacherous scum! Darius! He has fallen!
Khal.
Lieutenant, I received your message. Brief me.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lu said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
The Aurora device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, Lord. All forces, fire at will! On that abomination!
Yes, my lord. Captain, form a defensive line here.
Company! Defensive line!
Brother Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant, do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
That could kill you.
We're out of options. Brother!
I'll live. How many more?
3.
You have brothers in mind?
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain. Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran?
We have, brother. Moving to Point Alpha now. Talassa en route to Point Beta.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers. Brothers!
Titus! The heretics are seething from the blow you just dealt them. It is through.
colossal demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
A gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Go!
Punished. Cast them into the abyss.
Do not spare them your wrath.
See how it writhes and...
2 left. Talassa, report.
This is Straben. It is done.
May the Emperor bless you, Straben.
I am but a lightning rod for his will.
You may rejoin the main effort.
Drive the blade in deep, brother. Talassa out.
The amount of deceased on Temerium is currently 91,600,452,023. The amount of deceased on Temerium is currently 91,600,900,471. The amount of deceased on Temerium is currently 91,601,000,000. The amount of deceased on Temerium is currently... The amount of deceased on Temerium is... The amount of deceased on Temerium is currently not 9...
Watch their fire! They have the advantage.
Water skills are truly without match.
I have a route. Marking it now.
This plan of yours may actually work, Gadriel.
That sounded like humility.
Throwing frag grenade! I have slain a Terminate. Restocking. Clearing the way. War Gear Prime. Hellbrute. Fan out! It has company. Wretched heretics. Hellbrute torn to pieces!
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the Obelisk controls. Throne that looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
The demon is further weakened. Viridian, how is Decimus?
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
It is indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Viridian out.
One more. Do you hear that?
Where are the traitors?
They are everywhere!
Join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter!
Onward.
Checking battle specifications. Your sovereignty is correct. Vile sons of Magnus! Is he here?
He is not.
Pity. Then my hatred must be directed at his minions!
Penetrate his armor! Their champion lies to defeat. Munitions secured. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Eldrick! That abomination is mine! In the name of the Emperor, I cast you down!
Holy terror.
We have our chance. Go!
This one's mine, brother.
Yes, my lord. Calgar!
Where is Lord Calgar?
It was a trap. Perhaps.
The Immaterium.
If it is, we must move quickly.
To where?
We must find Calgar.
The Changeless will is inescapable. Even now we walk upon ancient paths, laid out for us before the first mortal true breath. Come to me, brothers, that you may fulfill your final duties.
Do not trust your senses.
Lord Calgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century.
Make a bulwark of your...
Calgar! Gilman's dog has been brought to heel.
Heretic! You died this day!
This is my domain. You are here by my invitation. I am offering you a chance to kneel.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot! Release him, and we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly.
Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me!
Enough games!
Silence this heretic!
One last dance before the strings are cut! The Golden Wolf will stand at my side, boy!
Only to sever your head from your body. Brothers!
Your pathetic companions are no more.
You lie! You are no match for them, heretic! And so you deceive!
Your brothers buckle beneath the power of the war.
Titus, what happened? This fool tried and failed to contain him. Demon Lord! Demon! Go for the eyes! All other attacks are useless! Changing magazine! Now you shall know fear! Wolf Demon! The Demon Lord! Attack the eyes, brothers! That is the only weak point! Target its eyes! Anything else is just wasting ammunition! They are mere imitations.
More trip.
Imura is weakening. Lord Calgar! Lord Calgar!
My words to you on Talasar. Speak them.
My lord?
Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable.
See how his domain weakens as he does.
There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
I see him, inside the stream.
Prepare for another attack.
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste, brothers.
Reloading weapon.
Those Martian fools! They had perfection in their grasp, but squandered it in blind ignorance. It flows through me in ever-growing waves of revelation. Yes! Yes! Liberate me from this imperfect realm! Endow me with divine knowledge!
Cover me!
Brother, wait! Go! Get up! All your service, all the suffering of humanity, the Tarian Emperor. It's all for nothing! Rise, son of Gilliman.
Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The Laurels of Victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Guilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that is...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you, my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
My lord, the Sword of Kalth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus, Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us?
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers. And of the Chapter Master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path, for even a moment.
I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.